Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I would like to give you my warmest welcomes. Um, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to prepare things for the live stream because I had problem to go online, but I think I just fixed it. I just want to make sure with the last touches before we start. So I'm gonna put you some music so you can enjoy while you're waiting. Let's check again. We're still live. Good to go. Alright. And the music should start anytime now. Cool. Enjoy the moment for a couple of enjoy the music for a couple of minutes, and I'll be with you shortly.
So I'm sitting here. Thought I heard my phone ring, but it disappeared. Guess I'm just losing my mind again. I tell myself to breathe in, but
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new here, I'll tell you a short story about myself. Last September 2021, I quit my job, started to do Bitcoin and cryptos, and the technology that I've seen in the blockchain, smart contracts, and Web3 in general is really amazing. Like, it's so impressive. So I loved it so much. So in January 2022, I decided that I want to learn programming so I can work on that field. I can work on um, Web3 field like blockchain, smart contracts, all of the applications that comes with it. I can't say that I know everything yet, but I'm learning slowly. So that's my short story. I would like to get your support by subscribing to the channel and turn the notification button on and hit like. On this channel, I'm sharing with you a real real learning experience. If you want to learn programming, you are going to face these stuff that I'm facing. everything that I'm learning, I'm going through this live stream so I can share with you. In the future, when I can like actually program a real life projects, I can share with you everything that I learned for free on this channel. All what you need to do is to subscribe and turn the notification button. So I started to learn Python, and today we're gonna continue with Mosh Hamadani. He has a 6 hours tutorial on YouTube. It's for free. You can go see it. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. And let's get started without further ado.
All right, now it's time for you to practice what you have learned so far.
Okay.
So once again, we're going to build a game. This game is a simulation for a car game. Now, our game doesn't have a graphical user interface or GUI, and it doesn't really matter for now. Our focus is entirely on building the engine for this game. So let's see how this program works. When we run this, we get this little symbol here, and our program is waiting for us to enter a command. If we type help, either in lowercase or uppercase, it doesn't matter. We get the list of commands that our program or our game currently supports. So we can type the start command to start our car. We can type the stop command to stop our car, and quit to terminate the game. Any other commands that we type, our program is going to tell us, hey, I don't understand that. For example, if I type ASD here, it says, I don't understand that. If we type start, we get this message, car started, ready to go. If we type stop, it says car stopped. And finally, if we type quit, our program terminates. This is a fantastic exercise for you to practice what you have learned. So pause the video and spend 5 to 10 minutes to build this program.
Okay. Okay. I think I got it. We need to build a program where if I entered help, it's gonna give me options, and then if I entered start, it will give me the message car started, ready to go, and if I printed anything else, it will say I don't understand that. Okay, okay, I got it. I understand. I understand. First of all, what I think we should do is to identify start, right, equals car started, right, ready to go. Now, no, wait. No. Let's say start message, right? And then stop message, stop underscore message equals car stopped, right? And then quit underscore message equals goodbye, let's say. No? Goodbye. Oh no, wait. This, no, wait. Yeah, this is enough for now. Now we need to, first of all, for or while? I think while. No. For Wait. I think I missed something here. Let's car. Let's say here is car running equals true, let's say. For is car running, print, no, wait. We need a message before that. Wait. Help equals okay. Help equals here. Type, let's say start to start the car. What did just happen? Stop to stop the car and quit to exit. Okay. So I think it's very similar to guessing game, because when we reach the word quit, we need to finish the program. So for no, wait. Print input, right? Here. Let's say give an type, no, here, help to get options, or four options. All right, let's see what's gonna happen now. Type help for options. Okay, now help now. All right, when they type if now, how can we do that? Let me think. What if we put this little dude up, what did I do? What? Oh my god, what did I do? All right. What just happened? Anyway, let's cut this little dude and press here. Run. Help now. All right. Hmm. What if we did this? Help. All right, then. Okay, now we have the input. Now we need to not if. What should I do? I'm so confused right now. We did it. I did it many times before. How could I forget? If they type help, I want to send them a message. I just forgot about it. I did it many times before. Let me see. Think. Is it STR, INT, one of those? Fine. I'm telling the program that this here, well, if they type help means this. So help, no. All right. Like, I know for sure that we need to write 4. All right. Let's start from the beginning. First thing we need to do is, if I typed help, you give me that message. How can I do that? Input. Type. Let's just do it like here. Yeah. If I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I really
If you
don't
type
know.
stop, it says car stopped. And finally, if we type quit, our program terminates. This is a fantastic exercise for you to practice what you have learned. So pause the video and spend 5 to 10 minutes to build this program.
I tried.
All right, we're going to start with a while loop with a condition. What is our condition here? We want to run this loop until the user types quit. So we can define a variable for storing the command that the user enters, and then we can run this loop as long as the command does not equal to quit. So right before the loop, we define a variable command, and initially we set it to an empty string. An empty string is a string that has no characters in it. We only have the quotes, okay? So then we type out our condition as while command does not equal to quit, then do something. Now immediately we have a problem here because we're assuming that the user types the command in lowercase. So if they type this in uppercase, our program is not going to behave properly. So to fix this problem, we need to call the lower method of the string object and then compare the result with this quit. We could also call upper and then type quit in uppercase. It's characters. So, okay. Now in this loop, we need to ask the user to enter a command. So once again, we're going to use our input function. We add a greater than symbol followed by a space. Whatever the user enters, we get it and store it in our command variable. Now, apart from the quit command, there are 3 other commands that we need to support: start, stop, and help. So here we need an if statement to compare what the user enters with one of the supported commands. So if command that lower equals start. Then we want to print a message like the car started. So print car started, ready to go. It doesn't matter. Now the second condition. What if it's not start? Maybe it's stop. So elif command dot lower equals stop. There you go. Then we print a different message, car stopped. Now look at our code. We have repeated this lower multiple times. This is bad. In programming, we have a term called dry, which is short for don't repeat yourself. So whenever you have duplicate in your code, that means you're doing something wrong. So how can we solve this problem? Well, instead of calling the lower method in each condition, we can call it right here when we get the input from the user. So this input function, as you know, returns a string. We can immediately call the lower method on that string, and with this our command will always be in lowercase. So we don't need to call this method in every condition. Look, we remove the duplication, and also our conditions are shorter and easier to read. There's also one more place we need to modify, so it's right here. That is better. Now the third command. We need one more elif. If the command equals help, then we want to show the commands that we support. So here we're going to print a multi-line string. So we use triple quotes like this and give the user a guideline like this. So start to start the car, stop to stop the car, and quit to quit. Now finally, we need an else part. So if what the user enters is none of these commands, we're going to tell them, hey, we don't understand this. So else colon print, sorry, I don't understand that. And by the way, note that here, because I'm using double quotes, I can easily use a single quote as an apostrophe. Okay, so let's run our program up to this point and see what happens.
No, wait. I'm not gonna run the program, wait. Alright. Here, we forgot about that. Up here. What's going on right now? Alright.
Understand that.
Hmm.
And by the way, note that here, because I'm using double quotes, I can easily use a single quote as an apostrophe.
Okay.
Okay, so let's run our program up to this point and see what happens.
Let's see.
All right, let's type stop.
I have something wrong here. I will have to review command. Okay, while command Okay. What about now? Perfect.
Then the user away. Note that here because I'm car stopped. Help. With
Start.
this guideline, but there's so much indentation.
Again, what is the problem? What about now? Start. Car started. Stop. Help. Help. Again. Cool. But if I enter this, cool. Here, right? Again. Help. Car starts. Okay. Cool. Start. Car starts. Stop. Quit. Quit again. Cool.
Before our commands. We'll fix that in a second. In
Oh,
fact,
we
maybe let's
can?
test the quit command. Oops, our program didn't work properly.
It
Here's
did
the
for
reason.
me.
With these if statements, we're comparing the command with start, stop, and help. Anything else will end up here. So that's why our program says it doesn't understand that. So that's why our program says it doesn't understand that command. However, after this else statement, the control will be moved to the beginning of the loop. At this point, our command is quit, so our loop will complete and the program terminates. In other words, when we run this program and type quit, our program actually quits, but we still see this message, which shouldn't appear here. How can we solve this
Oh,
problem? Well, we
really?
can come back here
Yeah.
and just before the else block, add another elif, something like this. Elif command equals quit, then we can immediately break. This will solve our problem, but note that we have kind of repeated this expression in two places. The reality is we don't really need this condition on the top because with these if statements, well, more accurately, with this elif, we can jump out of this loop and terminate our program. So we can
Okay.
simplify our condition to something like this. True. So while true means this block of code is going to get executed
Okay.
repeatedly until we explicitly break out of it. Okay?
Okay.
Now let's test our program one more time.
Let's do it.
So quit.
Start.
Now our program terminates and we don't see that
Quit.
message. Beautiful.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
let's fix the last problem. You saw that when we typed help, these guidelines appeared with so much indentation.
Right.
And here's the reason. Look, right here in our code, they're already indented.
Okay.
So when we use triple quotes, what we type here will be printed exactly as is. So because we have indentation here, this indentation will also be printed on the terminal. So let's delete these. Okay, run the program one more time. Type help. The indentation is gone. Beautiful. Now here's a challenge for you. I want you to take this program to the next level.
Okay.
So right now, if we type start, we get this message, car started. And if we type start again, we get the same message. It would be better if we got a message like car is already started.
Oh
It
my
doesn't
god,
make sense to
no.
start a car twice. Similarly, if we type stop, it says car stopped. If we type it again, we get the exact same message. It doesn't make sense to stop a car twice. So here's what I need you to do. If the car is stopped and the user tries to stop it again, the program should say, hey, the car is already stopped. What are you doing? And similarly, if the car is already started and the user tries to start it again, the program should yell at the user. So go ahead and make the necessary changes to implement this scenario.
How? How? The question is how. This is so complicated to me. Let me think. Let me think. If command equals start, print car started, unless the last order was to start, then you print that, right? If command equals stop, print car stopped, unless the last order that the user gave was to stop, we should send car already stopped. Let me think. We can't repeat. This is the key, that we can't repeat the same answer twice. At least not after each other. Think. Let's see. I don't know.
Alright, to add this to our program, we need to know if the car is started or not. So there is one more piece of information that we need to store in the memory. What is the kind of data we need to store here? A boolean. Is the car started or not? It's a matter of yes or no, true or false. So on the top, here we can define another variable like started, and initially we set it to false. So the car is not started, right? Now, when the user types the start command, here we need to check to see if the car is already started. If not, we'll start it, otherwise we'll yell at the user. So in this block, we write another if statement. If it's already started, then we print car is already started. Otherwise, so we add an else statement here. And at this point, we set started to true. So we start the car and print this message, okay? Now we need to make a similar change for the stop command. So if the car is already stopped, we need to print a different message. If not start.
Let me try. Wait.
So we start the car and print this message.
Okay. We start the car, we print this message. Now, command stopped. Yeah. Stopped equals true. So here, if stopped, print if not. He just wrote if not, right? Why? Let me try my method. Print car already stopped. Else, wait here, else stopped equal false. All right, let's see, what did he do?
Now we need to make a similar change for the stop command. So if the car is already stopped, we need to print a different message. If not started, so here we're using the not operator to see if the car is stopped. So if it's
I
not
see.
started, that means it's stopped, okay? So
I see, what did he
if
do?
it's stopped, we print car is already stopped with double P's.
As our I had some spelling mistake in here.
Otherwise, so else, we need to stop the car. How do we do that? We set started to false.
Okay, so we don't need to add another one here. And here, if there is no stops, if not started, print else started equals false again, right?
And then we'll print this message. As easy as that. Let's go ahead and run our program. So,
Wait. What? I have error. What? Why? Line 16. Okay, what's wrong with line 16? Print car stopped. Yes, what's wrong with that? What? Oh, okay. Here, here. Right? Okay, let's see. Start. Car already started. Car started. Hey!
initially our
Something's
car is
wrong
stopped.
is going on
So I'm
here.
going to type stop. It says the car is already stopped. So, let's start it.
No, it didn't work with me. Stop. Car stopped. Stop. Car already stopped. Dude, what's going on?
Okay, now our car is started. Let's start it one more time.
No, I think I made a mistake here.
To true. So we start the car and print this message. Okay. Now we need to make a similar change for the stop command. So if the car is already stopped, we need to print a different message. If not started, so here we're using the not operator to see if the car is stopped. So if it's not started, that means it's stopped. Okay.
Okay.
So
What's
if it's stopped,
what did I do
print
wrong then?
car is already stopped with double P's. Otherwise, so else, we need to stop the car. How do we do that? We set started to false. And then we'll print this message. As easy as that. Let's go ahead and run our program. So, initially our car is stopped. So I'm going to type stop.
It's now working for me. Look, stop. Car. Oh, okay. Sorry.
It says the car is already stopped.
Okay.
So let's start it.
Start.
Okay, now our car is started. Let's
Okay.
start it one more time.
Start.
The program is yelling at us. So we can't
Yeah,
start the
but
car.
here is my problem. It gives me two messages, two different messages. That's the problem. Car started. Car already started. This is my here is my problem. I think I need to change this to true and this to false. Please work, please. Alright. Stop. Sorry, stop. Car stopped. Start. Car started. Start. Car started. Start. Car started. That was incorrect. I'll just make the changes again. So what should I do? Look, start. Oh, because I'm still here. Sorry. Let me run. Start. It gives me two messages. That's the problem. Car started and car already started.
Twice. Beautiful. Now let's stop it. It says the car is stopped. Let's stop it one more time. We get this message again.
Oh, okay. Alright.
In this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you guys about for loops in Python. In the last tutorial, you learned about while loops. You learned that we use...
Can I like save this somehow with here? You know what? I can just go to main. What is that? Yeah. Copy this. Paste it here. Control save. Does it have save? Alright. Does if I press Control S, will it save? I have no idea. Probably
while
not.
loop to execute a block of code multiple times. In
Alright.
Python, we have another kind of loop that is a for loop, and we use that to iterate over items of a collection, such as a string, because a string is a sequence of characters, so it looks like a collection. So we can use a for loop to iterate over each character in a string and then do something with it. Here's an example. We type out for, then we define a variable. This is what we call a loop variable. In each iteration, this variable will hold one item. So let's call it item. In here we type out a string like Python and then colon. So with this for loop, we can iterate over this string, and in each iteration, this item variable will hold one character at a time. In the first iteration, it will be set to P, then in the second iteration, it will be set to Y, in the third iteration, it will be set to T, and so on. Okay? So here we are inside our for block because of the indentation here. So whatever we type here will be executed in each iteration. For now, we can simply print this item. Now, let's run this program and see what happens. So you can see each character in our string is printed on a new line. Let's look at another example. In Python, we can define lists using square brackets. So let me remove this string from here and define a list using square brackets. A list is simply a list of items, like a list of numbers, a list of customers, a list of emails, products, blog posts, whatever. So here we can define a list of names like Mosh, John, Sarah, and then go ahead, run our program. So you can see in each iteration, we get one name and print it on a new line. We can also loop over a list of numbers. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's run it. Again, we see each number on a new line. But what if we want to iterate over a large list of numbers?
Sorry,
We
guys.
don't want to explicitly type out a list with, let's say, 100 or 1,000 numbers. We don't want to type 5, 6, 7, all the way to 100. That is when we use the range function. So let me delete this.
What's going on? What's going on now? I can't put numbers and names at the same time?
In Python, we have a built-in function called range for creating a range of numbers. So we give it a number, let's say 10. Let's run this program. Now we can see here on the terminal we have numbers 0 all the way to 9. So 10 is not included. So basically, when we call the range function, this range function creates an object. It's not a list, it's a special kind of object that we can iterate over. In each iteration, this object will spit out a new number. We can also work with a range of numbers here. Let's say we want to start from 5 and go all the way to 10. So let's run our program. Now we have the numbers 5, 6, 7, and 9.
10 unincluded.
Also,
Okay,
this range
cool.
function can optionally take a step. So we can pass 2 as the step to this function. And when we run our program, you can see that our first number is 5. Now we go 2 steps forward to get 7. Once again, we go 2 steps forward, we get 9, and that is the end of our range. So this is the basics of using for loops in Python. Now here's an exercise for you. I want you to write a program to calculate the total cost of all the items in a shopping cart. So let's say we have a list of prices like 10, 20, and 30. I want you to use a for loop to calculate the total cost of all the items in our imaginary shopping cart. So
Wait. I think I can do that. 10 and 20 and 30, right?
calculate that and then print it on a terminal. That's pretty easy, and you should do it in a couple of minutes.
Can you just say that again? What should I do?
So Let's run our program. Now we have the numbers 5, 6, 7, and 9. Also, this range function can optionally take a step, so we can pass 2 as the step to this function. And when we run our program, you can see that our first number is 5. Now we go 2 steps forward to get 7. Once again, we go 2 steps forward, we get 9, and that is the end of our range. So this is the basics of using for loops in Python.
Okay.
Now here's an exercise for you. I want you to write a program to calculate the total cost of all the items in a shopping cart. So let's say we have a list of prices like 10, 20, and 30. I want you to use a for loop to calculate the total cost of all the items in our imaginary shopping cart. So calculate that and then print it on a terminal. That's pretty easy, and you should do it in a couple of minutes.
It doesn't calculate, it just prints the prices, right? For I don't know, what should I write?
So as you learned, we use for loops to iterate over all the items in a collection. A collection can be a string, it can be a list, it can be a range object that is returned from the range function, anything, any kind of object that has multiple items. So in this example, we're going to use a for loop to iterate over the list of prices. So for item in prices, colon, and by the way, this loop variable, we don't have to call this item, we can call it anything. For example, in this case, we can rename it to price. So for price in prices. Now in each iteration, this price will hold one value. In the first iteration, it's going to hold 10, then it's going to be 20, and then it's going to be 30. So we need to define another variable to calculate the total. So we define that outside of our for loop. Let's call it total, and initially we set it to 0. Now in each iteration, we get the current price and add it to the total. So we write total equals total plus price, or as you learned earlier, we can use the augmented assignment operator to simplify this code. So after our for loop, this total variable has the total of all the prices.
All right.
We can simply print it here, or we can use a formatted string. So a string prefixed with F. We add a label like total, curly braces, to dynamically include some value in our string. In this case, our total variable. So let's go ahead and run this program. There you go.
Wait,
So the
wait,
total
wait, wait.
cost of all the items in our imaginary shop.
Cool. Oh,
Cart
didn't know
is
that.
60.
This is new for me. Didn't know it. I want to try to do it again myself. Prices equal 20, 10, and 15. And then for price in prices. Oh, we need to put here a total. Total equals 0, and then you print total plus equal total, right? And then that's it. Okay, and then print total. No. F, and then total. Here, total. Right? Did I forget anything? 0. Why? Oh, price, right? Price 45. Correct.
In this case, in this tutorial,
Sorry, what
so
was that?
let's go ahead and run this program. There you go. So the total cost of all the items in our imaginary shopping cart is 60.
Nested loops. I'm sorry, I need to go back to the other thing because I didn't understand it. The car. I really want to do it myself to see. Let's see. Hello? Am I still online? Yeah, right? Yes, I'm still online. Okay. I don't know why it stopped working. Let's see. The internet's supposed to be fast enough here. Car game. Yes, car game.
All right, now it's time for you to practice what you have learned so far.
Okay.
So once again, we're going to build a game. This game is a simulation for a car game. Now, our game doesn't have a graphical user interface or GUI, and it doesn't really matter for now. Our focus is entirely on building the engine for this game. So, let's see how this program works. When we run this, we get this little symbol here, and our program is waiting for us to enter a command. If we type help, either in lowercase or uppercase, it doesn't matter. We get the list of commands that our program or our game currently supports. So we can type the start command to start our car. We can type the stop command to stop our car, and quit to terminate the game. Any other commands that we type, our program is going to tell us, hey, I don't understand that. For example, if I type ASD here, it says, I don't understand that. If we type start, we get this message, car started, ready to go. If we type stop, it says car stopped. And finally, if we type quit, our program terminates. This is a fantastic exercise for you to practice what you have learned. So pause the video and spend 5 to 10 minutes to build this program.
Okay. 5 to 10 minutes. I forgot, but let me just try to think about it again. First of all, what we need to do is input. Input. All right. And now while true, right? That's what he did. While true, now command equals empty. While true, pop, input dot lower, right? This is not correct. What about upper? No, wait, whoa, what is that? What is that? No. That is incorrect. If command equals start if command equals start, wait, print car started, elif command equals stop print car stopped if elif command equals quit break, right? But then else, yeah, here, else print I don't understand. What? What's wrong? Okay, alright, I can fix that. Here, please. Yeah, help. Oh, we forgot about the help. Oh, dude. Alright, don't freak out, we can do it, we still can do it. Elif command equals help input dot lower. There is no such thing? No, it's not working. Print start to start the car and stop to stop the car to stop the car. This is how right, this is how I should do it, right? Quit to quit the game. Alright, again, yeah, and this, no. Oh, we put it in the wrong section. Wait, this little guy, it's okay. Cool, here, and here. Cool, let's say help, I don't understand. I just did it here, what's going on? I don't... Oh, that's so weird, why it's not working? Start. Oh, none of them is working. What's going on? Started. None of it is working. What's going on? Stop. I don't understand. Keeps telling me I don't understand. So why do you think this is happening? That's so weird. Let's check again. Here, command equals, okay, while true, input. Alright, if command equals start, print car started. Alright. Oh, we need to here include command one more time, but I don't know how. Alright. Command dot lower. Yes. Equals command. Right? Please work. Help. What is going on right now? Read lower is read only. STR. What about now? Do you think it's gonna work now? Help. Of course it's not gonna work. Alright, let's see.
Alright, we're going to start with a while loop with a condition. What is our condition here? We want to run this loop until the user types quit. So we can define a variable for storing the command that the user enters, and then we can run this loop as long as the command does not equal to quit. So right before the loop, we define a variable command, and initially we set it to an empty string.
Okay.
An empty string is a string that has no characters in it. You only have the quotes. Okay? So then we type out our condition as while command does not equal to quit, then do something. Now immediately we have a problem here because we're assuming that the user types the command in lowercase. So if they type this in uppercase, our program is not going to behave properly. So to fix this problem, we need to call the lower method of the string object and then compare the result with this quit.
Okay.
We can also call upper and then type quit in uppercase. It's a matter of personal preference. In this demo, I'm going to use lowercase characters. So, okay. In this loop, we need to ask the user to enter a command. So once again, we're going to use our input function.
Right.
We add a greater than symbol.
Okay.
Followed by a space. Whatever the user enters,
okay,
we get it and store it in our command variable.
Oh,
now,
that's
apart
it.
from the quit command, there are three other
Wait.
commands that we need to support.
Cut
Start,
this little
stop,
guy and
so here we need a if
paste it.
statement to compare what the user enters with one of the supported commands. So if command,
wait, I think it might work now. Help. No. No. No, it didn't work yet. Fine. Command without the lower. Help. Alright. Finally. But I want the lowercase thing. Alright. Help. Wait. And help. Boom. Stop. Boom. Start. Boom. Quit. Boom. Cool. But again, what I'm doing wrong.
lower equals start, then we want to print a message like the car started. So print car started, ready to go, it doesn't matter. Now the second condition. What if it's not start? Maybe it's stop. So elif command dot lower equals stop. There you go. Then we print a different message, car stop. Now look at our code. We have repeated this lower multiple times.
Right.
This is bad. In programming, we have a term called dry, which is short for don't repeat yourself. So whenever you have duplicate in your code, that means you're doing something wrong.
Right.
So how can we solve this problem?
I tried to, but it
Instead
didn't
of
work.
calling the lower method in each condition, we can call it right here when we get the input from the user. So this input function, as you know, returns a string. We can immediately call the lower method on that string. and
Oh,
this
that's the
command will
we need to put
always
it
be
here.
lowercase. So we don't need to call this
I
method.
didn't know, dude.
condition. Look,
I tried to put it here with
we're removing
command, but it needs to be with
duplication and
input
also
because it's a
there's
string,
conditions
obviously,
are
and
shorter
I did
and
not know
easier to
that.
read.
All
There's
right.
also one more place we need to modify, so it's right here. That is better. Now the third command. We
Boom.
need one more elif
Start.
if the command equals
Stop.
help.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Good to go. Yeah. All right. Let's continue to the other video.
It says the car is stopped. Let's in Python.
We did this for a little, right?
Emails,
Wait,
numbers,
wait,
for
wait.
example.
Let me just, yeah.
There you go. So the total cost of all
You know what? I think we're gonna call it for tonight. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and give me thumbs up. If you have any advice, anything, any resources that I can follow, read, videos that I can watch, please put them in the comments below. Thank you so much and good night.